This past year has been absolutely wild, like truly one of the craziest, most chaotic, most eye-opening years of my entire life. I moved from Nashville back to Colorado, which was something that I had been dreaming about for quite a while. I've been bouncing back and forth, kind of like a confused airline rewards member, but I got super into biking, I rebuilt parts of my life, and I started new projects and let some old ones go. And through all of those things, I realized something. And that was that I never actually told you, YouTube, who I am. Like, really told you guys what I do, what I'm building, and why I'm even making these videos. So today I want to jump into exactly that. New year, new video, but same Jason. All right, we're going down the ice slide. So I grew up around bikes, around boards, cameras, traveling, and naturally chaos as an action sports kid. It was kind of just the recipe that I was raised on. BMX, mountain biking, filming everything, building ideas, and always chasing that feeling of freedom. And somewhere along the way, building businesses got embedded into who I am as well. I launched my first cafe at 21. I built pretty much with my own hands, with the help of friends and with the help of family. That experience showed me two things. One, that I absolutely love creating, and two, that I love figuring shit out, even when I have no idea what I'm doing. Fast forward to now, and that hasn't changed one bit. I'm still the same person, just a little bit older, hopefully a little bit wiser, and way more addicted to the feeling of working on stuff that matters to me. Leaving Nashville this year was weirdly emotional for me. Almost 4 years of my life were baked into the Music City, and from friends to memories, trails, creative energy, my routines, all of it. But I kind of hit this point where I felt stuck, and like the things that I loved were happening elsewhere, which was out west. Amazing riding from my front door, being in some incredible nature, and then having real space to think again. So we packed up, we loaded up the truck, and we moved out to Colorado. And if I'm being real, I'm still figuring a lot of this out. And I'm in this season where everything is kind of changing, and there's a lot of shifting, from habits to priorities to where I live, what I'm building. And I want to start documenting more of it, because this type of season, I realize people usually wait to talk about until after everything makes sense. But I kind of want you to see the messy middle pieces too. So now on to the part where people always ask me, dude, what do you actually do? So here's the honest breakdown. I build things. I build ideas and bring them into life, and right now that looks like a handful of different projects I'm running all at the same time. I'm still working on Keep It Fun, or KIF, and that's going through some huge changes, and more on that soon, like documenting the changes from design to manufacturing and bringing those products to life and so on. I'm planning future trips and filming the adventure side of my life as well, and of course making more content for this YouTube channel. I'm working with my mom and my sister to grow our family's tax business, and I know it doesn't sound very sexy, but it's one of the things that gives me the freedom to work on all these other exciting and wild ideas that I have in my head, which is way too many. Honestly, I'm super proud of that. Helping build something for my family and with my family is super cool, and it's super grounding. And it's kind of that work that adds stability to my life, especially during times like this. The firm is also going through some huge changes right now, so I want to document all that with the family. We're also in the super early stages of testing another business that takes a lot of my knowledge on manufacturing and sourcing overseas and puts it into a business. That's with a lifelong friend that's helped me tremendously in that world. And then there's the other side of my life, the side that you guys see most on this channel. And that's everything that I've always loved, from bikes to boards to cameras and traveling and all sorts of random adventures with my friends. So this past year, or 2025, I spent a lot of time rediscovering cycling and what that means to me. Gravel riding, road riding, training, and learning from scratch again. It honestly brought me back to life. And it reminded me how good it feels to be new at something, and how addicting it is to improve on something week over week, both mentally and physically. I've been making videos since I was a kid, but I never committed to YouTube the way I did in 2025, and hopefully even more in 2026. And the reason is simple. These videos feel like the closest thing that I have to a time capsule. And I know I mentioned this before on the YouTube channel, but one day I want to be able to show my future kids, or maybe even my grandkids, or even just my future self, who I was, what I cared about, what I was building, and what kind of life I was building in my 20s and 30s. But also, if any of this helps someone, even one person, who's in a season of change or stuck or confused or trying something new, then to me it's all worth it. So what's the plan for 2026? Well, I just want to keep on trucking. I want to keep on building. I want to keep documenting. I want to keep chasing the stuff that makes me feel the most alive. More bike content, more trips, more raw vlogs, more behind the scenes from the businesses, and more videos that dig into growth and discipline and starting new things. And in a world that's becoming increasingly more synthetic or full of AI slop, I guess we're calling it now, more moments that make me feel human. So yeah, that's me, that's what I'm doing, and that's the chaos and wild energy that I'm carrying with me into the new year. And I'm honestly so excited for what's to come in 2026. So if you're here for the journey, the actual messy, fun, creative human journey, then welcome. You're in the right place. So here's to a new year, a new chapter, and more chances to just show up for yourself. So let's get after it. Peace.